Alright folks, Hawk 30 on Glacier with the 9 line, the eastern spawn. A couple of my friends have asked me to show the approach I take to this map, which is an approach that Crab initially showed me and then I sort of worked on a little bit to refine just through sheer practice. So here it goes. This is At this point in time, I was sitting at like 93.5% on the marks. I got two consecutive Glacier games, both that those were pretty gigantic games, and I ended up marking it the game after this. It's a tier 10 battle. I'm platoon. There's no RD, and I'm platoon with a Barask, Okeano, and a CS 52 list, um, which is Noob Sabo. So here's the game here. There's this lake, bushes, trees, this rock here, and some trees behind it. I'm going to, you can spot enemy tanks coming along this way. If you get there too fast, you're close enough to these tanks that even with good camo, you need something like 50 something percent camo not to be spotted by these tanks. So initially, I book it to here. I try sometimes to cut around and sometimes to cut through. The CDC spot, I spot him. That was kind of awkwardly done. Usually I just go to the narrowest part. But the CDC didn't spot me. He's not set up properly. This PTA will spot me. So I'm going to duck in right behind this rock again. Easily done. Relatively safe. Now, watch this portion. If I knock these tree down, that first tree I knocked down the wrong way. Second tree I knocked down the correct way. If I knock this tree down, with CVS, you can spot that CDC very safely, and you can even shoot without getting lit, depending on his view range. I was confident his view range sucked because he didn't see me. So I'll put another one into him, and my support fire tanks will finish him off. Already sitting at 1400 here. Alright, the PTA is a little trickier. Now, if I poke here and I pull back, I will spot him. He will spot me back, but he doesn't have time. He's a little harder to hit. Artie would have a field day with him, but he's gonna make a mistake. He's got two options. Either I'll keep spotting him, or I will be able to get to this forward bush. Get to the forward bush, knock two trees down, and now I'm in a more advanced position. And that leopard lights up and instantly loses 1400 HP. Make that 1732. PTA is lit as well. Leopard gets away. PTA is kind of pinned, but he eventually, my platoon figures out the angles. He loses 1000 HP. Oh, and there we go. I'm sitting at 1400 now. I'm sorry, 4000 now. And it's what, 2.5 minutes into the game on a map that is traditionally not considered super light tank friendly. I've done this multiple times. There's a Manticore game that I uploaded a few weeks ago that shows the same setup. PT is trying to exit. See, he's taking another hit, and he gets out relatively safe, or somehow safely. Okay, so he's done for. This side is open. Now, this is my next approach here. Watch these bushes I go to. These bushes will spot this whole pile. See this rock? I use it. G-source it, and there's a tree there, so I can shoot the G-sor, and he will never spot me back. Okay. All right, so he's again back up, clear the bushes, and another free shot. He tucks in right here. He's down to what, few hundred HP, 9%. Sturv shows up. Now Sturv, I'm not gonna well, I can pin him there. We switch to heat. Now the Sturv goes still, and I'm the only one penning him because I'm the only one with heat. Now he goes dark. Here's the mistake. He goes dark. I think his Camonet is triggered. Now I shouldn't. I light this 430. I pull back. Trying to search for a shot in the 430. I have these bushes. Not a clean shot there. But I get lit. And that was a mistake that I made. Almost certain to stir lit me there. Because I got too close. There's another stir of lit now. He did not light me. He's at 363 meters. He did not light me. I'm not shooting because he's too close to me. And he gets out. That other stir is still there. He just keeps going dark on me. His sitting camo's too good. And I've already bled too much HP trying to dig him out the first time. So, but I can keep these guys lit. Move forward, light those guys, pull back. Move forward, light those guys, pull back. And then a CDA comes in from behind, picks me off. Stir picks me off. It lights me and picks me off. So, a couple of little mistakes there. Probably got a little too overeager, a little too antsy. I could have easily got another 1,000 or so assist there. But that was take one. I'm not going to show you guys the end of this game. But suffice it to say, I had 6,000 assist. Some that I was not showing in 1531 damage. I'm going to go ahead and load up a second game after this. Second game on Glacier. This is the game I 3-marked the tank in. So a little while later, a different platoon, first tanks in an IS-3, no pants in a Scorpion. But again, I'm going to do the same thing, just a little bit more cleanly. Our CS59 says, left flank, mountain road. The general has spoken. I indicate I'll be spotting that side. And so let's see. So again, I'm going to take that same approach to try to get in here. I do this one a little more cleanly in that I dumped into the water because I thought the CDC would spot me. It's kind of a silly approach, not really the one I like. This is my more preferred approach where I want to make sure the EVR doesn't spot me, so I take a longer way around. EVR suicides. That makes it easier. Get to this rock. Peek this rock. There's an M46 there. He'll spot me. And I don't worry. I'm safe. There is no Artie. I don't know if M56 taking hits, but knock the tree down. The tree is down correctly. I'm going to peek this again. Ooh, hello T-34. And there's 1500 right there. Sturv is not me, I think. I'm going to drop lights. As I mentioned, this is a Hawk with a full stealth build. Poke that, nothing. Nothing. M46 has pulled back, he's given me the position. And let's knock these trees down to make a good nest. And let's sit there for a little bit. There's a GSOR. GSOR 1008. And he's now a GSOR 0. I know that M46 is still there. And I don't want to take a risk. I'm sitting at 2800. I know I have marks within my grasp. There, the M46 gets lit. You can tell he's shootable. There, and two people hit him right there. Looks like somebody split my spotting. This Sturb is mine. He pokes all the way up, switches to siege mode, and decides to sit there. And then he decides to switch out of siege mode. Takes a big, big chunk of damage. Thinks better of it. Or not. I don't know what he's doing. Well, I'll take it. That was 740, 1140, about 1200. Okay. Now that first tanks is over there, I'm going to do that advance that I showed in the previous segment, the previous game. They're going to advance high, I'm going to advance low. I'm going to be a little more cautious because I know the M46 is here still. I'm going to proxy him. I want to make sure this renegade doesn't shoot me. There he is. IS-3 picks him. Now it's YOLO time to try to get some more. A silly shot. I don't know what happened to it. Got a little bit of spotting off of that. I'll take that one. Let's see if I can reload in time. No, I can't. So from here, it's just a matter of get a couple of shots into him. And it shows 44,655, but it ended up being like 5,100 assist. And another clean Glacier game, but essentially showing you guys how I use those bushes to advance my vision one step at a time. Thank you for watching, guys.